Welcome to Boxing on the Record with D Ray and Randy. What's going on with you, D Ray?
You got it.
Yeah, getting ready to do another fight weekend.
Oh man, yeah, big fight weekend, man. A lot of people talking, a lot of and we just trying to put it on the record before and
Yeah,
after. So when they come up with the excuses, we gonna already be done said we ain't having it. Go ahead, bro.
exactly. Once they get on the record, they own that. They ain't no getting it off. Whether you say it or type it on the line, it's on the record. Um,
Yeah.
I heard Tank Davis trying to move, but the judges won't let him move. You heard anything about that?
No. What you saying? He can't
Tank,
move.
yeah, he trying to move out of that Baltimore.
Yeah.
But the judge won't let him move. He want to move so he can have a better camp or get better prepared. And he outraged. Well, he did his little Twitter move and put it out there on Twitter, but they won't let him move, man. He said
He
he
got
in a
paperwork, bro.
place where people trying to kill him, but his life in danger every day, and they won't let him move.
Say he
Yeah,
feel
he
like a
got
real
paperwork, which
citizen
I
of
understand.
Baltimore.
But I definitely understand he on paper, but I mean, sometimes that be a double-edged sword, man, because you got people that's that's not as well known as he is, and they let him move their probation. I wonder, is that a money move, man? I wonder if they got him there because his probation fees are so much higher than everybody else's. I mean, I don't know why they won't let him move, or just flexing, or they just flexing because they got the power to make him do that. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, bro, it just sound like they gonna have him do what they want him to do. And the thing is that it was best if he wouldn't have put himself in the position for other people to make decisions for him, you know. But so
Agree.
now, and that's the thing, bro. If you get in trouble there, you know, hey, you might get a whooping there, you know. Might not,
They
might
look
not,
at it like that.
might not take me in the house for this one. You know what I'm saying? If I showed out too bad, bro, I got it outside too bad, bro. You know?
I mean, that's a good point to look at it, man. I didn't look at it like that. I
Yeah.
mean, he got himself in this situation. I mean, and a lot of times people do get themselves in a situation, and then they look for sympathy. Um, my thing
And
have always been. Go ahead.
bro, but the point is, and I apologize for interrupting you, but I'm
Mm,
just saying that before this incident, whatever incident led to him, being where they make decisions and do what they think is best for him, or what's best for them. Uh, you know, maybe next time instead of reacting emotional, he'll be able to think logically and be able to be like, I can't afford to do that, or whatever it is that I want to do, it ain't worth that. And uh, hopefully he'd be better for it. A lesson that it's unfortunate. If because we all want him to be able to maximize his potential, but at the same time, for me, bro, I just tell him, hey man, take it as a learning lesson and move on, man. And let's, not have to ever worry about something like this again. Get it over with. And but I know, man, that we're gonna have a lot of people saying, oh man, free tank. Baltimore.
you already
You
know it.
know,
You already
bro,
know it.
but
You
and
already
that's
know it.
home though. And that's home though, bro. And I know I ain't been to Baltimore. I would love to go, but so I know that it's going to be different for him there than a lot of people. And like you said, maybe some other people got other decisions, and they definitely probably not as high profile. But that's the thing, bro, is when you do stuff as a celebrity, they gonna keep them cameras on you, bro. They want to see if you about that life for real, bro. And because a lot of you know people can do a lot of things, bro. But when they have to realize that what they did in real life, bro, uh, I mean, man, I just hope, bro, that he can just take the lessons that are there for him to be able to learn, and just maximize his potential in life, bro. Not just boxing, but and one last thing I want to say before I turn it back over to you on the record. I just want to put this out there. Use this time to do some community service for your community there, young champion. Go ahead, Randy.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, if you've ever got in any kind of trouble, or you was a troubled child, or had a troubled upbringing, once you become successful or famous, it's almost impossible for you to stay home. It just is. I mean, it never works out if you really look at the track record on a lot of the ones that became famous, and they became famous, and they was come from a troubled background. Uh, so I think it's gonna be hard for him anyway, because even if you continue, even if you discontinue doing what you've been doing, then uh your past gonna follow you. So for him, it's gonna be hard for him to stay there. He gonna have to leave regardless. There's just no getting around it. I mean, when they move to a new city, don't nobody really know them, so they can kind of fly up under the radar, if you will. But at home, ain't no flying up under the radar. So, and I agree with you to say, um, try to do good for his community. But then, even like say, even with that being said, your past catch up with you. You got haters. They gonna hate on you, and I know this ain't boxing, but look at which I didn't know who this really followed this fella until everybody started talking about when he died. The guy there in California got killed in front of his clothing store. The rapper.
Oh, Nipsey Hustle. Shout out to Nip, bro. What you talking about? He one of one,
Yeah,
bro. Real champion. But anyway, go ahead, bro.
but yeah, shout out to Nipsey Hustle, but like I said, his own community end up killing him. They bit the hand that was feeding them, if you will.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? So if he had been in Atlanta, it probably would have been a whole different story. Or any other city. I'm not just gonna say Atlanta. I just
yeah, yeah. Well,
said
that
Atlanta
guy
just
from
because.
the yeah, yeah. Excuse me for jumping in, bro. But I'll just say that
No,
that
go ahead.
guy, he wouldn't have that as easy of access to him, but neither would his community, bro. You know what I mean? And everybody was always like, hey man, they could stop by and holler at him, and what I'm saying, whatever, whatever, bro. But that was a major, major loss, bro. I mean, I'm just saying, and like you said, we keeping it boxing and all that other stuff, but on the record, I'm just saying, bro, that there's a lot going on with that one, bro. But Last time that I checked, though, man, bro, that man got a nice little catalog, man. One day I had to, you know, play a couple for you, bro. But go ahead, man. Get us back on topic.
Yeah. So I think I hope that he learned his lesson behind this. I hope that Tank learned his lesson behind this and be able to move on. Unfortunately, this is a this is a young man's sport. He's been around a while. He's in his 30s. It ain't much. It, it, he ain't got much time left. He got a lot of time, but he ain't got as much time left as he had. So I mean, he needed to get it together before he end up chasing something that he can't never catch. A la as OG like to say, a la Adrian Broner. You know,
Yeah.
he'll spend his
But
time
see,
chasing something he can't catch.
right, and I understand what you're saying as far as the in your own community, they're the ones that know you and can get you easier than other places or even have the desire to. I understand that, and that's just it could an epidemic that we living with, bro. But all I'm just saying is the more good you try to give out, man, hopefully, you get good in return. And even though it ain't always like that, I just think that it helps increase the odds, bro. And you know, I really wasn't knowing about this. I was hearing about him having a fight, but now uh, it kind of sounds like though it's been a long time since he actually trained there, though, right? So he probably don't, and like I don't know, but that's where his trainer and everything is. So he should have a nice little setup there. I would think though.
Yeah, but we know that the majority of your fighters, it's a few that a handful now that don't. But the majority of your fighters, they move camps just about every fight. Depends on who they fighting. They like to move camp. And I don't know if it's because certain camps they feel like uh they need to be in this city or this training camp. They might want to be at Big Bear. They might want to be in whatever. You know what I mean? They change camps for whatever
He
reason.
he he just want to be away from that PO.
But yeah, I agree with that. But then at the same time, regardless of where he go, he gonna have to be around one because they're not gonna just let him go without getting another one. So evidently she must be hell on wheels, as they would say. You know what I mean? Because he know he gonna have one wherever he go, as long as he on parole. You know.
Right, and it's gonna cost them
So
more money.
hmm so that's why I said that's why I said I wonder if they trying to save the money for the city, or she just don't like him, or is it somebody that she know that don't like him and she doing him a favor. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, man, the thing is, I just think that no matter where he go, he is famous enough where he's gonna be known. So it ain't like they just know him only in his neighborhood, and if he go across the river, they ain't never seen him before. They know him. So he just gonna have to. That's part of being mature, bro. Being a public figure, being a celebrity, being an athlete, being a champion, being a community leader, and bringing home the bacon, bro, for not only himself, but he's employing people as well. He's helping change their lives. And but anyway, bro, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree. But sometimes change and even with guys that really was that grew up in areas, even sometimes a change of city or state can make a difference in you prospering in
You and
life or
Tank
you
Davis
becoming a
saying
productive
you just want
citizens.
him to come to Georgia, right?
Well, I mean, well, I mean, I like Tank. I like
Yeah,
Tank,
you
but I
know
still
Tank,
said
man.
I
Come
still
on,
told you
man.
I still told you I take Shakur over Tank.
Okay. I hear you.
You
We
know,
ain't there
I
yet.
still say that.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said we ain't there yet. We ain't, uh that fight ain't been announced. Man, and that's the thing too, bro, because last time when we were talking, we was talking about what fight for Tank could just stop the boxing world, right? And we was like, Shakur Stevenson obviously would be the best fight. And then we was thinking, okay, maybe he could possibly fight Tio since he didn't have a fight. And
Mm-hmm.
now I'm hearing them say a pit bull rematch. So I'm just like, he got a lot going on, and I know he just wanted to go get that fight so he can get that check and pay some bills and do what he want to do. But like you said, man, and we said that too, man, with like boxing. Uh, you have to be dedicated, bro. You have to be a fighter 366 days out the year. You can't take a round off, bro. You can't take a second off. You have to be, you know, uh, a prize fighter, right? And part of being able to be a prize fighter is making sure that you're available and you don't miss no turns, man. For self-inflicted wounds. Not saying that because I'm not sure about what the whole case is because that's the thing too, man. I think that it's important for before we can say, oh, the judge is tripping or the judge is doing exactly what they supposed to do, is you have to kind of know what's the reason and all that, and then if there's like prior history too, bro. It's one of them things, man. Like if it's the first time around, you can be like, cut him some slack. He just he just slipped up once. You know what I mean? But man, when you get more than one, bro, chances is there's gonna be another one and another one. So,
Well, speaking on that,
I'm
then I'm gonna let you
already
keep
for
cooking.
nipping it in the bud. But go ahead, bro. Yeah, I
No,
apologize.
keep
Yeah.
cooking. No, I wanted you to keep cooking, but I want you to know I'm listening. But if you saying it like that, you saying maybe it's something like maybe it's some prior past history. Well, maybe they judge him off his past history. I mean,
It's his history. So whether and that's the thing, bro, is whether we like it or not, it is what it is, and other people get to look at the history and be like, okay, this was good, this was bad, then they get to judge, just like we can judge theirs if we choose, you know what I mean? But, we know only God can really judge. However, man be thinking that they can get to that level too. But uh just talking about fighting, bro, and being an athlete and a community leader, bro, you have to, it's one of them things that you can't have no off day, bro. If you go just one time, that could be the one time. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying with him, it's just if you have multiple stuff that happens, then I find it hard to be able to say the judge is off because it's because okay, they did it before. We thinking they gonna do it again. So next time when they try to do it again, we want to really let them know that we got eyes on them, bro. And so if they gonna try to still do the sneaky stuff, or they gonna be like, I'm growing up now. You know what I mean? It's a new day and a more mature me. You know. But go ahead, fam.
I mean, I'm with you. I'm definitely with you on that. I mean, I'm a strong believer in, even when ever since I've been growing up, I'm a strong believer to say you can pick your crime, but you can't pick your punishment. You know what I
Uh-oh.
mean? Like,
Say
I
that again,
mean,
man. On the record, bro. What you said?
that's just one of my things I've been saying all my life. You could pick your crime, but you can't pick your punishment. You know what I mean? Meaning that, like, which neither one of us do for the record. Like, just say we both sell weed, and you just got caught with a pound, and they gave you 6 months probation. Then I turn around and do the same thing, get caught with a pound, and they give me 6 years in prison. Now I'm like, hold up, six. It's supposed to be 6 months probation. You just gave D Ray 6 months probation. And nigga, you could pick your crime, but you can't pick the punishment. So I can feel you on that. I mean, he picked his
Right,
crime, but he can't really pick his punishment. You know what I'm saying? Now you gonna have to deal with it. I mean, you might get sentenced to the worst of the punishments, and
right.
and then again, you
Which,
might just get a slap on
which
the
the
wrist.
thing is, right, and that's the thing that, we always had to try to learn and know. Like we always say, bro, is it worth it? What is the risk versus reward? Now it's easy for you to do this and not think about, well, if that happens. But if that happens, you already know. It's already been established what the punishment can be. And so I just say, once you take that chance, like you said, man, you got to, dance with the punishment. And just try to be like, bro, not only me, I'm gonna stop me from getting punished, but I'm gonna tell y'all, that y'all don't want to go this way either. So I just look for the good, look for him to get some fights in, and then give us the fights that he been talking about.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. What you think about this Regis and Devin Haney coming up? That
Oh, I'm
Devin
all
Haney
for it,
looking
man.
swole. Devin Haney looking like a bodybuilder up in this thing. I ain't lying, man. Devin Haney looking swole. I don't know if he's trying to send a message to Regis. I don't know how much that's going to have an effect on him. I mean, good or bad. What you think about it?
Oh, hey, I think it's gonna be real good. And the thing is, though, like you saying, the Devin Haney that we get, do we get, a maximized, mature Devin Haney, or do we get something different, because that's the one thing, bro, is and I didn't really overly study the Lomachenko fight, but I know there was a lot of talk about it. But uh Devin Haney was still one of the best boxers, that just off of his ability, he could beat most people 10-2. If he able to, you know, keep it going for all 12 or whatever. But so him trying to switch up, man, to try to please the crowd. Hey, bro, I say that's cool. But if you ever lose, you can't come back and use it as no excuse. People will, some gonna say, "Hey, man, he should have just stayed a boxer. Now he want to be a brawler," which is okay. I'm not, really sure about how he's gonna, develop and where he's gonna end up being or whatever. But like you saying though, if he jacked, bro, that's letting you know that he coming in with a changed mindset. Like he's gonna try to come in probably like a power puncher now. So people,
I agree,
you know,
but
will
I
be
but
able
I
to
also
stop
agree with you.
saying, Yeah, yeah, man. And see, and I'm gonna be quiet just 1 second, bro. But I just
No,
want to
no, no,
say,
no, 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 no,
all
no,
the
no, no, no.
people,
Go ahead, go
the
ahead, go
all
ahead.
the people always said, "Oh, Devin's pillow fisted." So now, like you saying, now since he's gonna try to put some rocks in his gloves, they, it's just gonna be like, will them same people that criticize him, will they also give him credit if this is successful?
Um, I'm definitely with you on that. I'm a strong believer in do what it take to win, but don't change. You feel what I'm saying? What I mean by don't change is don't try to be somebody that you're not. Use the tools that you have to help you win. You know what I mean? Like if you if you fight a certain way, I'm gonna just put it this way: if you ain't no switcher, don't try to switch because somebody's saying that this will help you win this particular fight. That's not your fight, so you can't fight that fight. You know what I mean? Like you just said, if you're not a puncher, don't go in there trying to be a puncher. Be a boxer. People could call it whatever they want to call it. They can call it boring. They can call it whatever they want to call it, but they got to call it a win when you win. You know what I mean? So it don't
Call it
really
a
matter
win.
how you win. You know what I mean? Long as you win. Look at Deontay Wilder, which I'm not a big fan of him, but he only got a right
Oh,
hand, and he depends
bomb
on that right
squad,
hand.
bomb
Exactly.
squad.
I
To this
like him,
day,
but I'm not a big
I
fan. You
love
know what
it.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like him. I like Captain Caveman, but
I love him, bro. You know,
yeah, but I'm not a big
Wilder.
fan. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm
yeah,
not a
but
fan
see,
of
and
his
here's
like
the
I'm like
thing.
a Shakur or somebody, but I like him. Don't get me wrong. So I wouldn't
Right,
expect
but
him to try to get in there and box at this late in his career. You know what I mean? Do what it takes to
oh,
win. Do
absolutely.
what you feel what I'm saying? Just cause people say you ain't got nothing but a right hand, but use it to your ability. God gave it to you, work it. Um,
Yeah,
so I'm
they say
with
he
you on
got to
that
get a
also.
fight, bro.
You say he got somebody coming up
No, no, yeah. Well, they was trying to make a Wilder fight, so he got to get a fight
with
in.
AJ, right?
Well, I thought they was gonna try to do something else, but maybe they just going to AJ.
AJ
We'll
backed out.
see. Hey,
AJ, I think AJ done backed out again. I think
them
now. I'm
are
not
probably,
sure. I
man,
need to
my
check on
two
it.
favorite heavyweights right there, though, Wilder and AJ. Even though they got losses, man. Them are still my favorite two, and they exciting fighters, and I know AJ, right? Excitement, but um, I just can't wait to see, man, when they do fight. Hopefully, and seeing that's the thing, bro, is Crawford and Spence was overdone, and AJ and Wilder was almost overdone before Crawford and Spence even got started, bro. So they got to either fight or, what I mean, talk about why they didn't fight.
I definitely agree. I tell you another thing. We was talking about. You was talking about that they the two. You was talking about the two uh fighters. Two of your favorite fighters. Both of them would have lost.
Yeah,
Um, we old
multiple
school, man.
losses,
We come
man.
into that era. We come into that.
Yeah,
We come out of the era where we didn't throw our favorite fighter away because he had a loss. This new school era, if you got a loss, you done good. You damaged goods. I mean, it don't look good on your. It don't look good on your Instagram post no more. It don't look good on Twitter. You feel me? Or whatever.
hmm,
But we come from that. We come from that generation where a loss didn't change our mind about our fighter, and it didn't change the status of our fighter. He still got the good fights. He still was able to fight good opponents. You know what I mean? But now we can't see some of the fights we want to see because these guys don't want to take a loss. They don't want to take a loss. And you know what? That's that same mentality. And watch I take you back. Watch I take you back. Watch I hit you with a pull counter right now. The mentality these fighters got, because we know boxing is a young man's sport, right? So we watching children up under us. We watching children coming into this game, and they entertain us. But we never stop to think about this, D-Ray. Those same children that we watching that don't want to take a L are those same children that's growing up and talk that talk, and you smack them and put them in their place, and they going to get their gun because they don't want to take
Yeah.
a L. They don't want to
See
take
how
a L.
you circle
Think
that
about
back around, man? Almost by like to nip. My bad, bro, but the marathon continues. Keep it rolling, Randy.
it. Yeah, for real, man. And that's how it works. So we kind of forget that. We forget it. But we got to keep going and keep watching and keep
Right,
and
bro,
keep.
but check this out, man. But see, and this is what I want them to make sure that they know is that, but we do go watch, man. We still go back and watch Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler. You know, we still go back and watch Hagler Hearns. We still go back watching Leonard Hearns. You know, man, bro, we still, and we see them lose, and yet, hey, man, like I always say, bro. Uh, for me, you prove that you're a champion by taking the fights. Now whether you win or lose the actual fight, that just on that day at that time, what happened, bro. But just by taking a fight, for me, I give you credit for that, bro. Now if you ain't never had a fight, but you got the record, then I'm like, okay, we got to see you get tested. Kind of like Tim Zoo turning it into this weekend, right? He's fighting a dude that a lot of people say is probably, could be the toughest guy he done fought yet. So, he got the record, but now it's time for him to, put some names on it, get some bodies.
Yeah, I mean, and there we go again. A lot of these guys out here untested, but the media has gave them their name. The media has built them up, especially old media. They build up who they want to build up. You know what I mean? And
Hey man,
and with that
hey,
being,
real quick, bro. I want to build this up, bro. I want to build up that Instagram, bro. What you got for the record on the Instagram, bro? Get it built up. We gotta run it up, man, because it ain't about whoever. It's about, oh man, he got 1 million Instagram followers. He got 10 million people. It's it's about that social media age, bro, where they get to bypass, you know let's say the gatekeeper, and they can just shoot into, man, bro. Influencers, probably are some of the biggest draws in boxing right now, bro.
hmm, yeah, that's that's true. That's definitely true. We're definitely gonna have to get on that. We definitely gonna have to get on that, man, and build that also.
Yeah.
But while
But
we
now,
talk
what
about
is it,
building
bro?
something, y'all make
Yeah.
hold up. Let's pause for the call. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit the notification button so that y'all will be able to catch us every time we go live, or y'all will be able to catch the short videos that we do. Keep supporting us. Type something on the line so we can hear how you feel about it after you watch this on the replay and you're not here, because we're gonna read it because it's going on the record. It's going definitely going on the record, and we definitely gonna hold you accountable for it. Now go back to what you were saying, D Ray.
And we want you to pull up. So when he put that link down there, you got something to say, come on up in here and tell us about it. Put it on the record. We all for it. Just like
Yeah,
we
that's what I'm
asking
talking
these
about.
fighters got to go out there and, the thing I love about the social media thing, all we got to do is just talk the talk. You know, they got to try to talk it and walk it, and so it's a little bit different. But uh, we, honor all opinions and fans of the sport, bro, because that's all we are. It's just fans, and we just got a couple different perspectives on how we see each fight and each fighter. But we still fam, and y'all fam. So we want to keep it like that always, and it ain't never personal, so don't take it
No, 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 no,
personal.
no, 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 no. And don't think we gonna take it personal, cause we grown folks over here.
Yeah, but we're a little sensitive sometimes. I'm just talking about me now. Go ahead, though, man.
Yeah, but it's
I
all
said, what
right.
you
It's all
talking
right.
about, man? Yeah.
But yeah, who else we got?
Hey
How
man,
you think
if we
Reach
ain't
is
gonna
gonna do?
talk
We talk.
about this
Go ahead.
guy, go ahead. Yeah, yeah. Was you about to go Benavidez and Andre? I know you seen that press conference, right?
Believe it or not, I haven't watched the press conference, man. It's crazy. I haven't watched the press
Man,
conference.
he had the best line of the year in there. But you won't
Who
know
did?
who said it. I ain't gonna tell you who. I'm gonna tell you what they said. They said F Canelo.
that sound like Demetrius.
That's who it was too, bro. You know he was on it. He was telling them buy the pay per view. So he went out there trying to sell the fight in the pay per view, and hopefully, the fans, the real fans of boxing can step forward and support these two fights that we're talking about, Benavidez and Andre and Haney and the Rigaroo, because
Yeah,
those are the kind of fights we've been asking for years, and these four gentlemen is about to go on there, and like we saying, a couple of them might come out with a loss, and they don't need to be punished for that. They need to be honored for stepping up into the fight. To take the fight. And I tell you, bro, another pair of fighters that I'm impressed with, and I hope that they have a great fight. Is Jose Benavidez and Maul Charlo? They supposed to be fighting too, so I want to see that fight and be able to judge those guys.
let's
And
let's
I
let's
give
let's
them
let's go
both.
let's
But
go back.
listen, bro.
Let,
But hold on. But I just want to say I give them credit for even making those type of fights, bro. Where like we were saying, somebody's gonna be like, "Oh man, you a bum because you lost." No, bro. You tested yourself, and you got the results, and hopefully you can go back to the drawing board and fix whatever's wrong. And but anyway, bro, go ahead. I apologize once again.
no, 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 no. I was just saying we're gonna cover all that. Let's go back to Regis. Tell me how you feel about Regis. Then we'll talk about Regis a little bit. Then we'll see who you got on that Regis and Devin fight. If you want to pick it now or you want to wait uh till later. Um, and then we'll move to Benavidez and Charlo. Not Benavidez and Andre, and then Charlo and Jose, and then we'll be on our way to wrap it up with one more after that. So we'll do uh, Devin and Regis. Then we'll move to the Benavidez brothers, uh, and then we'll do one more after that, and we'll be wrapping it up. So how you feel about this Regis and we already said Devin was looking jacked up and all that good stuff. How you feel about Regis on Regis side?
Well, I mean, for me, it gives him another chance to be able to test his skills against one of the best, bro. And I'm still waiting to see how they look on the way in. I think that this fight is that close. I because I like them both the same. It's not like I really am a fan of one and say I like the other one. I'm a little bit more impressed with Haney, obviously, because he's a little bit younger and he's able. He was able to come into the game and quote unquote, be his own boss and, make moves to put him in position to be able to take this fight. And Regis, once somebody say they want to fight him, you know, it don't seem like it take him no time to sign and make the fight, and he's gonna sell it and he's gonna fight. And I think, man, that this is gonna be a tougher fight than Josh Taylor. If he thinks that was the toughest fight he done had, I think that this fight is gonna be tougher. So uh, my whole thing is this, bro: is what kind of punishment did he take, and then what kind of adjustments did he make, and that combination will be able to show, because if he fixed whatever the flaws was, uh, that's going to give him a great chance against Haney, man. But if he's lacking in any area, you know, I just think that, and plus, here's the thing too, man. With Haney coming up, Ringaroo been at that weight for a long time, bro. So he's either uh, the natural, obviously 140 pounder, and Devin's coming in from 35, but's gonna be the bigger fighter by far, you know. So I just think, man, that Regis is gonna have to be on his game, bro. He's gonna have to be able to counter punch. I think he's gonna have to box. He loves to brawl, and but the one thing I think that he has up his sleeve is that left hand. And I think that he can catch Haney with a couple left hands. The thing is gonna be, will it hurt him? Can he take it? And I also think it would do Regis best if early in them first 3 rounds or somewhere around there, man, that he invests in those body shots instead of trying to load up for head shots. If he can make sure that he puts some of that power and doing some body work, I think that helps him tremendously. But go ahead, fam.
Yeah, that's I'm with you on that. I like both of those guys kind of equally. I'm leaning toward Devin again in that fight. Like you say, because he's younger and Regis didn't look too good in his last performance. Um, but it's 50-50. Like you saying, I'm going with a 50-50 too because Regis can probably edge it out with his experience. Devin can win with his youth. So, but overall it's 50-50. But those are the two things that I think that make it a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? Like overall they probably on the same playing field. But then like we were just saying, if Regis can get that hot shot in that he's looking for, it might change the ball game. And Devin and with his experience and then Devin being younger, might cannot he might be able to outpace Regis. I don't know. So that remains to be seen. So I'm gonna go with a 50-50 fight unless something change.
Hey, bro, but now with us saying though that Devin, uh, looked like he moving a little bit away from the boxer, so he's going into the brawler. Bro, that plays right into Regis' hands, though. You know what I mean? Because Regis want to hit you.
Hmm.
So I just think that increases his odds, man. The more that Haney stays in punching range, I
Hmm.
think I think one thing for sure we know about Regis is he's gonna let his hand go. So he looking for that shot. And if he think he got one, he gonna take it.
Yeah. Hmm. It's definitely gonna be interesting. Definitely gonna be interesting. And I'm going 50-50 right now, unless you want to make your prediction right now. But I'm up until fight. I'm still at 50-50.
All right, we're gonna check it out at the weigh-in, bro. We're gonna
Okay.
talk about it. We're
Okay.
gonna put it on the record, but we know that fight right there is a top five fight of the year for me already before the bell even rang. I'm liking it. So bring it on. And I said top five, bro. So you know that's gonna be. There's some people like a lot of fights already, but I think that these two fights, uh, they up there with any of them that we done had this year, man. But go ahead, fam.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. We can move right along. We can move right along. Let's go with the. You want to go with the Benavidez? I mean David first. I mean Jamal first or David first. Which one you want to go with?
Yeah, well, let's go with Maul and Jose, man. Get that on out the way. That ain't gonna take nothing but a minute.
Marlon Jose. Eh,
Yeah.
I got I got Jose, man,
What?
because I think Maul been out the ring.
On
Maul
the
been out the
record, you
ring,
making
man.
your prediction right now. Come on, man. I'm
I
gonna
got
go
to, man,
opposite.
because Maul been out the ring too long, man. Maul is not the same Maul that we knew. Um,
Man,
I'm gonna shock
that
you
is
again,
a
man.
shocker. Yeah, you shocked me right there, bro. Because and I give Jose, because I really thought I was giving Jose more credit than you, even though. But I'm just like, man, Mon Charlo, bro. I've always had a ton of respect for him. I have a ton of respect for Jose too. But I just think, man, that you know, answer me this, bro. Who do you think got the
hmm
better resume? Who has the better resume?
Out of Maul and Jose.
Yeah,
I mean, I got to give it to Maul, but because Jose ain't really been able to dance at the big dance, but I got to give it to Maul. But Maul haven't fought in 2 years.
but he
That's
got
why
a
I'm going
Crawford
with
on his
Jose.
record, bro. He got a Crawford on his record, bro. So the
But he
chances of him.
lost.
So what? Man, bro, see, you sound like the new generation. We just got done getting on
But
them, and here you
what I'm
saying
saying, he
he
lost to
lost.
Crawford. So
So what? He didn't
okay,
he didn't go down
he fought him.
12-0.
Okay,
He didn't go
okay, he
down
fought him.
12-0, bro. Hey,
Hmm.
listen, since Victor Postile, he went the longest with Bud than anybody else, bro. He almost went 12. He was the closest one to making it to 12. He was in the 12th round. You know what I mean? Other people ain't even made it to the 12th round, bro. So I give him a lot of, and that's why when people say, "Oh, he only got one leg," bro, I say, man, I wish y'all would get in there with that man with one leg and see what he gonna do to you, bro. By the time you get out the ring after 3 minutes, you ain't gonna say nothing about his leg. You gonna say that mug hit me here and hit me there, and you know, and the dude got because that's the thing too. I'm interested in the tell of the tape for them because I don't know if Jose gonna have a longer reach, but I think he taller, you know. So man, and you know, I don't know, man. I kind of think that when he fought Danny Garcia, that Danny Garcia kind of boxed him. He didn't get into the slugfest with Jose because that's what he wants. He just wants to fight, bro. He ain't coming to box. That's why he don't care if he lose, bro. And you see, he's one thing he's always telling you. Come on, you know, stand there, let's go. He want to rock 'em, sock 'em robot, bro. And I think Maul will do that with him, you know. Even though I know his corner gonna be telling him box him, box him, box him. I don't know if he want to do that. I think he wants to go in there and knock him out in the best fashion that he ever had, bro. Because if I'm not mistaken, only Bud stopped him, and Danny got a decision. So if he can stop him, like say like somewhere like 9 or 10, bro, that says everything from all, bro. And I think that we are able to say he's back. Now, if he go in and it's a split decision fight, then we can say whatever we want to say. But I think, man, that there's a lot for him to win, and I think that there's a lot for Jose too, because you know this fight right here, bro. I think it's probably the last great opportunity that his brother can give him, bro, because this is the championship opportunity. He wasn't given no opportunity against Bud by his brother. He made that all himself, by challenging him. Him and Danny, they did what they did, but this fight right here, bro, is because he the brother. He get to be on the undercard, and he's fighting a undefeated champion. I know you say he ain't fought in 2 years, and let me tell you something. For the last year, I've been saying strip his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like when people don't fight, but they never did. He hung out with Roy Jones. He caught a big fish. He might be ready, bro.
I just don't think he is because he haven't fought. He haven't been active, man. That makes a big difference. Even if you get in the ring with a scrub, you will active. So I think that just make a big difference. Um, just I just don't see him pulling this off, man. If he had been active, and he didn't have these mental breakdowns that he been having, I don't even think
But, hold
Jose
on,
would
but now
even
the only
he wouldn't even be fighting. He wouldn't
hey,
even be fighting Jose right now. He probably would have fought Canelo. So they
right.
trying to give him a comeback fight, but I think they picked the wrong guy to let him
Mm.
come back on.
Hey man, hold on. I got the question now. Is his woman gonna show up to the fight? Because if she show up, I might have to go against it. I would make her stay home. Don't come to the weigh-in. Don't come to the training camp, bro. Hey, Ronnie Shields, don't let her in. Put a guard out there. Turn her ass back around at the airport, bro. Don't let her come within a mile of the facility, bro.
Like that old Chris Rock movie where he was what president, he security. When they come, security come. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just that's the only reason why I'm picking against Maul. I would never pick against Maul if he had been active. You know what I mean? But I know better um than to pick
So you said
go
he
with
should have just
Maul.
retired then. You said he should have just retired.
I think he
I
should
disagree,
because
man.
he gonna have a long road back. If he don't, he need to come back slow. He need to if he can't focus, he need to retire. But if he gonna come back, he need to show us something by coming back, fighting some guys to get himself back up to par. He need to fight some cab drivers and some guys that got the order wrong at the restaurant. You know what I mean?
And that ain't Jose. But I want to say
That's what
this
I'm trying
too,
to tell
because
you.
now, right, but now check this out though, fam. Like you said, he could have had the Canelo fight. He almost made the Andre fight. He probably
Hmm.
really happy that he didn't make the Andre fight because
Man, he'd have
Andre looked
killed
like
him.
he jacked too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Andrew, he'd have killed him.
Yeah.
That's why I said. Jose, Jose gonna beat him.
Uh, man, you trying to make me keep evening the odds up. I'm at 52-48 right now though.
Yeah, he gonna kill him, man.
Mm.
So that's how that's how I see that one, man.
If she show up, we in trouble. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, what you think about the Benavidez, David, and
Man,
you want me to go first on David and Andre?
yeah. I want you to go first because I know earlier when we talked about it, you didn't give my man Boo Boo no chance. So I want to hear if it's still there. Go ahead, bro. You like, oh, he old. I'm like, man, let's go, bro. Let's go.
I'm still going with going with David. And still David Benavidez.
On the record.
That's on the record. That's on the record. And you know what? These are the first predictions on the record.
Mm. We're gonna have to keep tabs of them then.
Yeah, these are the first predictions on the record. I still
So
got
if you
David,
want to
man.
put your prediction in the comments or on the on the video comment. You know, if you want to have your prediction on the record on these two fights, you know. But
Yeah.
and you lucky man, because I give you a preseason fight too, bro. Is this one we about to have before the show's over with? I want a prediction for this weekend. Tim Zoo and
Okay.
his fight, but going back to David Benavidez, man.
Um, like I said, I got David. I got David because Demetrius haven't shown me nothing in his last three fights. Demetrius is not the same Demetrius that he was years ago. He been active, but he's not. He haven't fought that level, that top level competition because one nobody never fight him. So I can't say it's his fault because he tried and he called out everybody from getting thrown out of Canelo press conference and everything. So I can't say it was his fault. But that don't excuse the fact that you didn't do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like it just don't excuse the fact that you didn't do it. So if you didn't do it, then I mean it is what it is. But David
Hey,
been
bro,
active.
can you imagine the hate that Andre would get if he pulled out of this fight now too? he would be he would be the Hall of Fame pulling out a fight guy, bro.
Yeah, yeah, cause he will pull out one. He will pull out one. I gotta do some research because they say your boy ran out the back though.
Who this?
Key.
Keith Thurman?
Yeah, they say he ran out the back door on somebody recently. I need to
What
do some research on that. They say
you
he
mean
was
about the back
he was
door?
in negotiation to fight somebody.
No.
He pulled out.
Mm. Well, I mean, you
So
know, that's the thing, bro, is that negotiating is one thing. Agreeing to the terms and then pulling out the fight is a whole nother for me, you know, because the terms of the fight, man, uh, I really, you know, really don't try to speak on that too much unless I just think that, you know, it's too obvious and too much on one side or the other, you know, where it should be closer to equal. And that's the thing is that you see Prograis, he took whatever he had to make the fight. Andre, he took whatever he had to make the fight. And now, them guys, even though they did that, and I give them credit for that, they can't come back now and say, man, I only took half of what I should have got. We already know that, and we appreciate you for that. But it's not no built-in excuse. But now they are
Yeah.
going to say, oh, they both is too old, though. They fighting them young lions. Watch that. They fight them young lions out there hunting. But I think that Boo Boo can still be a mature gazelle, bro. That he can hop out there and plop around, use his speed, and when he have to deliver the punches. But that's the thing is he's gonna have to have uh, David's respect because he can't afford to just have him walk him down and you know without having to pay for it. So I think, bro, that Andre and Haney are gonna have similar styles in their fight. That they gonna want to use their legs, but at certain points they gonna want to back them up. And I see Haney being more successful because, but man, when I seen David and Demetrius, when they stood next to each other, man, Demetrius kind of looked a little, you know, like trying to look up to Benavidez, So there's definitely a height difference that I think is going to be tough for him to overcome. But um, like as far as the upper body go, though, bro, it it,
Hmm.
it kind of looked like Demetrius is bigger, bro. So and they fists look like they about the same size. It ain't like one guy got a big ham hock and the other one got a little piece of bologna out there. So
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be great, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. Plus, I think David is more durable than Demetrius. If Demetrius had been active, I would go with Demetrius. Well, if he had gotten better fights than he did, if he had looked
Hey,
better in his
on the
last
record,
fights, I
bro,
would go with.
listen, but check it out. But on the record, we done already set up here and we done put one thing for sure. If a fighter is inactive, Randy is not gonna pick him. He don't care if you Andre or if you Mario Carlo. He don't care if you fighting Jose Benavidez or David Benavidez. He's not picking you.
Yeah, yeah, I got the guy with that. You just hit me with a sneaky shot then, but the ref didn't see that, but I felt it. Yeah, I think I don't know if that was behind the head. I don't know if that was behind the head. I don't know if that, I don't know if that was in the ear, behind the ear, but I know it wasn't right. I know it wasn't right. Now I know it wasn't right.
He's I'm gonna have to go back and watch the tape on that one.
Yeah, we got a slow motion that one. We won't have enough time in between rounds.
Hey,
Yeah.
in
Uh,
between rounds, we go, ref, what did you see? Tell me what it hit me
I know it wasn't right. I know you ain't
with.
supposed to get hit there. That
Right.
that that
You
lick there
supposed to
was out.
warn him for that.
That lick there was almost like getting hit on the bottom of the foot. You know you ain't supposed to get hit up on the bottom of the foot. You know.
Hey, they didn't know, bro. Hey, I step on toe. Step on the pinky toe, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, this has been a good one, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification so you'll be able to find us every time we come on, so that you won't miss it. Make sure you leave a comment so we can hear what you think about the show, so that we can improve it so that we can make it better for y'all to interact with us and hit the link, man. Just hit some. Just hit some. Just hit some. Um.
Yeah, tell
Okay,
him
D
don't
Ray.
come in here shadow boxing, huh? Tell him don't shadow box.
Yeah, we ain't sparring up in here. It's the real
No.
thing. It's the real thing. So make sure you come in here, uh, uh, like on fight night. Don't come in here sparring, cause anybody can spar, but everybody can't dance up under the lights. Ah, all right, D Ray. Here we go. The
Yeah,
elephant
I
in the
hope it.
room.
Uh-oh.
The elephant in the room.
I'm
The
coming up in
elephant
the
is
high
in the
guard.
room. So you got high guard up.
Yeah. That's a big boy.
Uh, okay, Errol Spence, still the big fish over, but hmm, what you think? Is
I'm
Errol
gonna take a
Spence
step back.
still the big?
I'm gonna take a step back.
Oh, you want to take a step back?
I'm gonna
One,
look through the high guard. I'm
two.
gonna look through the high guard. Hey, bro. But you know what? See, and that's the thing is you know, if people want to say Earl is still more of an attraction than Bud, that's fine with me. I never cared about the A side stuff outside the ring, because I'm focused on what's going on in the ring. Outside the ring,
Okay,
bro, I normally could care less. You know, if it ain't the way in, I probably ain't even paid attention to it. You know, now the only thing like for this David and Demetrius fight, I'm interested. So I'm like, you know, I'm going checking the press conference. You know, I'm chatting in the press conference. I'm commenting in there. You know, and
hmm
because I like it, man. And it's like only 6 weeks away, so I can fully invest myself into the fight as a fan of both fighters. So no matter who wins, I'm gonna be happy, and I'm gonna be kind of trying to figure out what went wrong with the other person and what's their next move. But go ahead, bro.
yeah. Well, I just say I think he's still the big fish because even though Terrence won and won uh, decisively, he still have nowhere to go. But with Earl, he's not gonna get a Canelo fight. We know that. Charlo fight probably is off the table now. Not the fact that he lost, but the fact that you negotiating with the same person that you're negotiating for Earl. So until you get that situation rectified, then Charlos is off the table for now. Um, I think a lot of people thought once Crawford beat Spence that it was almost like he got the golden ticket. But um, where do he go? He don't have anything to offer in the game besides the fact that he's the undisputed champion. He don't have a network behind him. He don't have anything that he can call in the shots. So
Okay, okay,
even though
here
he,
we go.
uh,
My bad, bro. I just want to say this. I think
go
that
ahead.
um, that he's got a couple options, right? And I think that
Okay.
he really only has two options, right? And I think one of them is retire. But I also think that we should be able to take into account of like what you're saying. Uh, he don't have a network deal, but that don't mean he can't get one, bro. If he can go in there and he can duplicate what he just did, I think that a network would be foolish not to sign him. It would make no sense for me because I know previous till now. he was really negotiating with one network. So now I think that if he just has an open bid, any network, whoever coming with the best offer is gonna get the service. I think, dude, that that can change for him, but he definitely had to, go his own road, which means that it's hard to get to Canelo, it's hard to get to Mel, it was hard to get to EJ, but EJ came looking for the smoke. You know, it's impossible to get Davis because he trapped in Baltimore. But uh, the thing is, man, I think, bro, that he gonna have this fight with Earl, and I wouldn't be surprised after that, bro, if he calls it quits and he does stop. But I also wouldn't be surprised in a couple years if somebody say his name that he wouldn't pop right back out. And just like Floyd Mayweather, uh, even after he retired, he still live a fighter's lifestyle, so he preserved and ready to go. But go ahead, fam.
I agree with you on that. He would be preserved and ready to go, but I don't think. I think the problem with Bud not having a promotional deal is the fact that he's been proven throughout time that he's hard to work with. That's why ain't nobody beating the door down to try to give him a deal because he's hard to work with. Because you got to think about it. There's got to be a problem. There's got to be a disconnect. There's got to be something wrong when you're the undisputed champion, two different weight classes, a linear champion, and nobody's beating your door down to sign you. Think about it. You ain't never thought about it. I know you haven't because you would have been mentioned that. So I know I hit you with something good then. I don't know what it was because I had my eyes closed when I throw the punch. But it's okay. It's okay. It landed.
It
It
sounded
landed.
like a low blow right now, bro. Come on,
Now, it was on the belt line. I, I
Oh
think it was on the
man.
belt line. I think it was on the belt
Okay. Hey, hey, call me Anatoly Usyk then, because right now I'm like, hey,
Ah, yeah, so it's it's
hey,
it's 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 just hard to
it
work with.
looked high, but it felt low. But I think though, bro, for real, that that if he really does not have a network to um that he's in talks with right now, I think, bro, that he probably need to send somebody else out to go sell the service, bro, because the people who he got trying to, you know, push the deal to the networks, they ain't doing a good enough job if they ain't got multiple networks fighting over him. Now the thing is, I know right now he's in the PBC deal, so it's impossible for him to add somebody else into it before this fight. But after the fight, maybe he can have some type of deal worked out, bro. But if he don't, then I think that he probably, you know, I mean, what's left to prove after at this point? If you call out the two faces of boxing, the three faces of boxing, and you know, only one step up, bro. You take that one, you thank him for giving you the opportunity, win, lose, or draw, and then you make your next step, bro. But you don't worry about what you can't control. If Abel Sanchez or whatever his name is, if he gonna sit up there and give a Canelo excuses for ducking somebody three weight classes below him, bro, that's fine. And anybody to sit up there and talk about he will not get credit for beating Bud, bro, it's ridiculous. And I heard people say that Canelo and Crawford is the biggest fight in boxing, right? As far as what they
How?
going to sell for. Hey, I'm
You
just
heard
here.
Bud fans say
I'm
that.
just here to report. Hey, I'm just putting it on the record. All I said
Well, you
is
make sure you
people
put it
have
on the record
said.
that what Bud fans said that.
Only Bud said fans said that that's the biggest fight in boxing. I
because
don't think so, bro. But I'm not trying to argue that. I
boxing.
don't know who said it. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying because boxing fans know three weight classes. That's crazy.
What's the bigger
Three weight
fight, bro?
classes.
Tell me a bigger fight though. What fight would have more interest and have more people active and have more sales? Tell me what fight, bro.
This fight, Boo Boo in David Benavidez, uh, is more exciting than Canelo and Crawford. Three
You
weight
can't say
classes,
that.
bruh.
You ain't seen it.
That's just like saying Tank
You
moving
ain't
up to
seen
fight.
it.
That huh?
Oh man,
That's just like
referee
saying
better
Tank
step in
moving
here
up.
because we about to start. We about to start going blow for blow. What you said about that?
That's just like saying Tank. That's just like saying Tank will move up and beat Crawford. That's crazy. Tank
Yeah,
is
but if
good
he
in his
do it,
right.
bro, man. So now you tell
If
me this, bro. If wait,
if a
hold on. I just
fifth
want to ask you this question right
if
here.
was a
No,
fifth, we'll be
no.
drunk right now. We'll be drunk
Oh
right now.
man, listen, bro. You mean to tell me that no fighter has ever moved up from welterweight to above middleweight? I think they have done that
I don't
before,
know.
bro.
I don't know one. I don't know one, but I
Okay,
understand.
I
See,
think
this is the
they have.
thing. This is the thing that you're missing.
Yeah.
Everybody talked about Charlo fighting Canelo, and they say he showed up for a paycheck. No, Charlo realized he couldn't hurt Canelo, and he realized Canelo hit harder than he thought he hit. So that's why he went in defense mode. He went in survival mode. Crawford
Mm.
is even smaller than Jamel.
Yeah, but
Crawford
he
don't
got
stand a chance.
but I ain't never seen
He
Bud
can't
go in
keep
there
him
in
honest.
survival mode, bro. What? He
He
keep
can't keep him
everybody
honest.
honest. He keep
He won't keep
everybody
Canelo
honest.
honest. Well,
Huh?
why don't you say he can? Why don't you say he can go on and move up and fight Deontay Wilder? Might as well. What's the difference?
Man, listen, bro.
What's
Hold
the
on. I
difference?
got the
He ain't
question
got
for
nothing but a
you.
right hand.
Yeah,
He
I
ain't
got
got
the
nothing but a
question for
right
you.
hand.
No. Hey, because this is gonna be Southpaw. Watch this. Now, I asked KQ the same question today, bro. What's the difference between going up 21 pounds, fighting up 21 pounds, or fighting down 21 pounds, right? Most fighters, bro, when they go into camp, they lose more than 21 pounds. And everybody say it's fine. So for this guy, for him to say, okay, this camp, I ain't gonna lose 20 pounds. I'm gonna come in natural. We like, no. But we seen Floyd do it his whole career, bro. Ah,
Floyd,
one,
Floyd,
yeah.
Floyd didn't just move up like that. When Floyd moved up to fight De La Hoya, he couldn't even make weight. He couldn't even make
Pacquiao
weight.
moved up 8 weight classes, bro.
But that was over time.
Yeah.
Pacquiao ain't never left
Bro is old
130
now,
to
man.
move to
Bro,
Pacquiao
it's
ain't never went
easier.
left 130 to move to 147 for one fight.
Okay, but now answer this question right here, right? If now this is your if is a fifth thing right here. If
Uh-huh.
if Earl would have been like, okay, but we ain't gonna fight at 47, we gonna fight at 54. Okay, you think that would have been better for Earl, right?
It'd have been better
Right?
for both of them.
Well, I mean,
It
we
would have
ain't
been
seen
better for
Bud at
both of them.
54. We ain't seen
But the
Bud at
reason why I say
54,
wait a second,
but
the
everybody go
reason
ahead.
why I say that is because both of them had problems making 47. So they would have been more both of them would have been more comfortable at 54.
Hey man, getting a TKO against Errol Spence, I don't think you can look more comfortable than that. Ain't nobody else done that. What? Come on, man. Hey, but check it out, bro. All I'm saying is that for me, there ain't that much big of a difference from going up 21 than losing 21. And all I'm saying is if he was to fight Canelo, he would just be like, "This time I'm not gonna lose the 21 pounds. I'm
You
gonna
heard
keep it."
what? You heard what? You heard what Maul said? I mean, Mel said when him and Earl was on the phone after
No,
the
man,
Canelo fight.
no.
he say, hey, that dude's strong.
Earl said that.
Now Mel said that.
Oh, Earl was saying. Okay, so Mel was saying that Canelo's strong.
Yeah, he said Earl was giving him his prop. You moved up, you dad to be great. He trying to encourage him.
Right.
He said, dude, strong.
Mm.
So that told me right there, it's easy to look at a fight and say what you think. But when you actually got to get in there and feel them punches, that's a whole nother ball game. That's almost like I don't watch football no more, but I always use this analogy. But that's almost like watching a football game and you see Emmett Smith grab the ball and come out the backfield and get stopped on the line. And you say, dang, why he ain't just run over by the tackler? He'd have been clear. You sitting back looking at it. He's in the game. He don't see that. Barry Sanders shake a dude and shake him out his shoes, and you like, how did he fall for that? He's standing right in front of Barry Sanders. You standing back looking at it. So for for you to say Terence Crawford would have gave Canelo a better fight, Terence Crawford is naturally smaller than Jamel, and Jamel packed the pounds on and still couldn't hurt Canelo. So even if Terrence packed the pounds on, he might be able to hit Canelo, but what he gonna do when Canelo come to get his? He gonna run from him all night
No, he ain't. He gonna stand in the pocket and deliver. But now let me
and get
ask you
knocked
this
out.
question. Hey, it ain't happened yet, but let me ask you this question:
Hmm.
Maul or Mel? Who hit harder? Maul or Mel?
Mm.
Who got the better knockout? So
I don't
it
know.
ain't like
I
Mel
have to
was
go back
coming
and
in
look.
there. Man, come on, bro. I'm just saying. I ain't never seen Mel get outside of the what was the one, bro, when he fought dude Banana and hit him in the body and dude act like he went into the
Yeah,
seizures. I thought he was
yeah.
dehydrated, bro. But that's about the best.
So
uh
why you gonna holler he just got it dehydrated? Why did you say that?
who because he went down by a body shot, bro, and he started having a seizure, bro. I'm like, he got to be extremely dehydrated. I
So
felt
why
like
Earl
that,
couldn't be
bro.
dehydrated?
Yes, I'm not saying he
Oh,
wasn't.
one, two. Oh, okay. I thought I
Hey,
had
I'm
it.
arguing
I
at the
thought I
ref.
had
That
it.
was a slip.
I thought I, I thought I had it. I thought the ropes held him up dead.
Somebody wipe the mat down, bro. Huh? They got too much water in this corner over here. They been spilling ice all
Yeah, ref say that. Ref say that was a slip. I thought I had
night. Oh man,
it. Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Man, I enjoyed the show tonight. I really did, man.
I did too,
I
bro.
really
So
did.
now
We went over an
who
hour.
you got in this Tim Zoo fight?
Hmm.
It's in Australia,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
but they said, oh boy, he beat the cheat code in his last fight. No, so if he
I'm
could
gonna
beat
go with
him,
Tim Zoo
mm,
and watch
okay.
this now, cause I ain't sure about the other guy,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna go with Tim Zoo because I'm playing the old media. I'm playing the whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about when I say this. I'm going with Tim Zoo because they gave Tim Zoo the belt to become a champion to be males mandatory. So they're gonna make sure he get in a fight that he can win.
I'm gonna say that they stacked the deck in his favor, but that don't mean
There
nothing
we
once
go.
that bell rings.
Okay.
Once the bell ring, I mean, uh, I see this fight,
I
bro.
always go back to our
Go
boy.
ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm with you. I'm just saying I'm with you. I always go back to our boy, Johnny Rice. He upset the apple cart. They bought him in, thought he was gonna lose, and he fooled him. So I'm with you on that. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, but this guy, bro. See, that's the thing. I don't think he's coming in to lose. I think that once he beat Fundora, I think, bro, that he thought, hey, I'm that guy. So now what? I just got to go to Australia and beat Zoo. He gonna say, bro, Fundora was a bigger threat than Zoo. So if he can go down there with a good game plan and stay focused, and that's the thing, bro, is that Devin Haney, he put a blueprint on how you go down to Australia, and he did it twice. And but now can the man, can he go down there and beat Devin Haney? Obviously not. But I think that there's a pathway for him to get the victory, and just to be different, I'm gonna go with him. But I wouldn't be surprised
Who
if
you going with?
Tim Zoo. I'm going against Zoo.
Are you going against Zoo?
Yeah, only because he focused on Bud Crawford. He ain't worried about this guy he fighting Saturday night. But Bud ain't in the ring with him, but he still might catch a fade for that, bro.
So Tim Zoo focused on Bud.
Well, according to some people, I heard that they said that
Uh huh.
his mandatory after he gets this is gonna be Crawford. So we'll see.
How is that when Crawford at 47? He at 54.
Yeah, but he WBO. So if he go WBO up, he automatically gets the first crack at it. If
Oh, okay,
if
okay. You said if Crawford
if
decided to go up, he got Tim Zoo would
yeah,
be his mandatory.
right. And that's what I'm saying is if Bud would want that fight, because I really don't think that he wants to fight, bro. Uh, now it'd be different. Like if I just say that it could have been different, but right now I just don't know if he got the motivation for that fight. So I'm just trying to make sure that we get this fight with Spence in February, I guess. And see, man, and that's the thing, bro. When they made the deal, they said the second fight had to happen by December. And then they go back on that, bro. I mean, what's the point of saying you gonna have to fight in December and then say, no, it ain't working out best for us, so we gonna stretch it till February. They, I mean, I'm
How,
just saying
how you know
they
it's
could
not
have
working out
said
best for them? How
February
you know? How you know
because
Crawford ain't pulling there one of his?
want Earl to go
How you
back
know
in there.
Crawford ain't pulling the? How you know Crawford ain't pulling there one of his? He
Because you
think
said
he
he don't
call all the
tell. He
shot.
ain't pulling nothing. All he doing is signing his name and trying to get his check, bro.
Nah, not when your man and I already came out and said they wanted it at 47, and they hope Earl don't take the fight because they got bigger fish to fry. Whatever they got better things to do.
Yeah,
So
but
how
that
we
wasn't
know
Crawford
Crawford ain't
that
the
said that.
how we know Crawford ain't
Because,
it came out his team. It came off his team. He didn't dispute it.
oh,
Solid give consent. If
man,
I
we can
say
say
something,
whatever we want, bro.
if I say something and it's supposed to represent you and you don't come out and correct it on the record, then you agree with it.
Okay. I'm not
Oh,
saying whether
uh
he agree with it or not. No,
oh,
no,
hold up. Is he
listen
going down? Is he going down? I think he got saved by the bell then. Go ahead.
up. No, you might have got one in there. Ain't no doubt about that, bro. But man, we gonna have to see what happened. But my thing is this though. All I'm saying is, uh, I have no problem with them fighting in February. I prefer a February fight to December, right? I just prefer it. So I have no problem with
Mhm.
that. But what I'm saying is, whoever negotiated and said, okay, December, you know, uh, I'm just saying that with them not sticking to that, or like it's almost like, bro, like if I know that you can't make December, and then I hold you to December, but then if I know I can't make December, but then I say, okay, we're gonna stretch it to March. That ain't really truly fair to you, because we already agreed on December. Like I said, if we wanted to say March, we could have said March in the beginning, right?
Yeah, and then again, they could have just put the date down just to have something on paper, because all of it negotiable. So they could have put something out just to have something on paper to go from there
So they
to
knew it wasn't gonna never be
to
December.
make. Why you keep saying it's all about Earl? They knew. Why it can't be Terrence knew? Terrence, why this can't be holding up? Why Terrence can't be the corporate of this?
Because Bud trying to fight everybody right now, bro. What you
You've been saying
mean?
that for the longest, but why his team? Bud don't never say nothing, but his team talk. But then when his team talk about something, that's I'ma just say a good look for Bud. You co-sign it. But then when it ain't no good look for Bud, you were like, Bud didn't say that.
Ref,
Bud
watch
didn't
the
say a lot
rabbit
of stuff.
punches. Watch the rabbit punches. I'm just saying, bro.
Referee didn't see that because I see him. He was on the left.
He's
He was on
touching
my
me.
left side, and I hit you with the
Yeah,
right side.
man.
I hit you with a right punch.
Look, bro, but I'm just trying to say this, right? I think a lot of it is promotion. I think a lot of it is keeping keeping the conversation going. And I think that you know, we all know, bro, Bud gonna do whatever he wanna do. He gonna say what he wanna say. And the chips fall where they may, bro. If somebody like it, they do. If they don't, they don't. And that's one thing about me though, like I try to say, bro, is that's why I don't never focus on what they talking about. I just focus on what they do. And so those guys, man, I think that they get opportunity to do whatever they want to do, and I'm for it, bro. All I'm saying though is, if we say we gonna come back in December, and then we don't come back in December as we promised the fans, bro. I'm just saying that for me, some of those people who was gonna support December just because y'all was gonna be men of y'all words, bro. I say that you give them people a reason to say, man, I ain't gonna support it because they ain't doing what they said they gonna do. Remember, oh man, they always do what he said he was gonna do, right? But and and
Yeah.
and to his credit, listen to this. I'm giving him credit. To his credit, it's his team that changed the date, not him. You know what I'm saying? He been all for the fight since the first fight. So I ain't never saying that it necessarily has to do something with him. But what you saying, what what y'all say, we gonna hold Bud accountable to that. All I'm saying is we gotta hold Earl team accountable for what they doing. Holding Earl accountable for what his team is doing. So even if he wants to fight in December and they say no, we're gonna push it to February and ain't nothing you can do about it, that's still more on him than on anybody. is all I'm trying to say. But go ahead, fam, close us out, man.
Yeah, you would throw something like that before you get out of here. But I'm gonna let you have that. I catch you. I catch you on the. I take my standing eight and catch you on the next show. Uh, man. Um, we're gonna try to get into these fights tomorrow, man. We'll definitely check out that Tim Zoo and and see what happened with that. But I enjoyed the show tonight, man. Enjoyed you like always, bro. Um, I think we got some good content out tonight. I think, um, and we'll get ready for another show, I guess. Uh, where we'll talk it over and see what the next show gonna be, and we'll go from there, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Y'all make sure y'all hit the notification. Y'all make sure y'all type something on the line because we want to know what you're thinking, how you feel about it, so that we can know how we can improve the show. What you got to say on the last words, D-Ray?
Hey man, I also want to say, bro, that that ESPN card gonna have Keyshawn, and so I can't wait to see them undercards on that as well. So we're gonna have a great day of boxing. Support the show, support the sport, and thank y'all very much for giving us this opportunity to talk, man. I thank y'all for coming on the record, listening on the record, and then y'all get to hold us accountable on the record. So we just gonna try to hold y'all accountable on the record too, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Blessings to the chat fam. Salute.
That's what I'm talking about. With that being said, we're out of here like last year.
We go.